That changed its default. Check. Okay. Either Windows did an update, or no. Yes, Windows did an update last night, so it's probably knocked all of my devices back to default in all my programs because Windows is the devil. I wish I understood how to do Linux. Anyway, sorry about that. I don't know if you guys heard anything I said or if my audio was knocked out that entire time. None? Cool. Awesome. Well, to recount everything, very briefly, I'm very late. We're playing Thaumaturge. Emmy has Graham and gave him pets, but now it doesn't have Graham because he is a coward. And hello, Specs, and I'm not a stinker. And yeah. And I said I was going to play Beautiful Joe, but changed my mind because we just didn't have enough time. You corrected yourself? Uh-huh, I see how it is. But yeah, I was saying we've been watching One Piece and we're in the Whole Cake Island arc with Germa Pt6, and they're based on Sentai tropes. And so I had a craving to play Beautiful Joe because it also has Sentai tropes. Can't wait for me to get to Two Piece. Oh my gosh, is Two Piece as long as One Piece? Hi Jag, welcome in. But yeah, again, sorry to everyone that I was late. Guess I've caught lice again. Oh, sucks to be you, dude. It's just very EP today, but then I was like, I should still try to stream. Alright, Murderer's Hideout.
You have water.
Those textures will get there eventually. No!
Auntie Clara, what did you do to the boy?
Not the boy.
Older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt.
Why is he lying still? What did you do to him?
For now, he's only sleeping. The little angel.
Graham was drinking the trickle
the
water
others.
from the sink.
Yeah. Cats like flowing water. It's built into their brains.
But he has water in his bowl.
He does have water in his bowl, but it's not moving. So that makes it worse. So he's going to drink trickle from the sink, and he's going to drink the splatter from the shower.
But that water is warm. Because we're running hot water.
I mean, it's not that warm. It's a trickle.
It's just worrying about him.
He's fine. Cats like running water.
Okay. Sorry.
Try to overpower her doesn't seem like the smart move. I'm just going to be prideful and tell her to move away from Pietrek.
Move away from him. None of this is his fault.
True. He was bright. He connected the dots quickly and found this place.
And this is why you want to kill him now?
I don't want to, but I must. Because of you. You're to blame for the boy wanting to play detective. And now his blood will be on your hands.
Say it's over. Start threatening her. Note that Pietrek always liked her. We'll go with that one.
Piotrek is a bright lad, and he's got his entire life ahead of him. He trusted you.
Yes. He was the only one who never looked down on me. It's all your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Everything would have worked out if it wasn't for this pesky kid.
Why are you even doing this?
Why wouldn't I be doing this? Why wouldn't I slaughter those stinking sods? My only regret is that I didn't start sooner.
Okay. Remind her about her brother, mention her dislike of Warsaw, bring up the fish smell, bring out her fondness of Piotrek, tell her to move away from Piotrek. Well, let's do these white options first.
Your brother. What is it that he's done to you?
Brother? Daft prick is more like it. He raised me after our parents died. Raised me with a heavy hand. I hated him, but I also only had him.
Did you kill him too?
You killed him too?
I dreamed about it every day. Until he finally died on his own in a stupid accident. Blithering idiot. He managed to take even that from me. The satisfaction of his death. It's not even about my brother this time. It's about this cursed city.
You can't stand the smell of fish. Why?
Because the past stinks of fish. He only needed to swing his arm to make me nauseous. The stench of fish lingered long on my skin. That's it. I'm done talking.
Oh,
Wait!
I don't want to try doing the Warsaw thing and have her attack Piotrek. So, heart time.
You won't hurt him the same way you were hurt because you don't hate him. I
Ooper.
have seen and felt how carefree you become in his presence. As if he gave you back moments of childhood that you never had.
I'm sorry, Piotruś.
Now, we'll leave together.
No, magician. Piotruś has all the time in the universe. I don't.
Stop!
Oh,
What the fuck is this place? Who's this
okay.
woman? Is she...
She's your fisherman. She's the one behind.
Fucking hell. I knew I would regret it. Don't tell me the kid is dead too. Well,
He's alive.
then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
Everything okay? You alright?
Alright. Yeah. I'm alright.
You're lucky the kid's in one piece. How could you be so irresponsible and act alone?
There was no time to think. I had to act fast.
And I think you followed your pride, Mr. Great Thaumaturge.
I did in fact follow my pride. Would she maybe have survived if I hadn't been prideful at the start? If I had just like restrained her from the start? Interesting.
Would you ever think she's the murderess?
No, this is where my intuition failed. I also didn't anticipate that she'd take her life like this.
What will happen to Cayetana now?
The perpetrator is deceased, so now I have to tie all the murders to her corpse. It'll take a while without a testimony. Seeing as you've bungled everything here, I'm tempted to hold your painter until he croaks.
Oh, come on.
Just tell me when you release him.
I'll call you.
Very rude.
I'm sorry I didn't notify you before.
Apologizing won't change the fact that the murderess is dead.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, lad.
Nah, forget about it. The risk comes with the job, but I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation without me.
You're a weird kid.
How did you end up on this table?
I found this dive, and as I was going to get you, Auntie Clara showed up. Then, I don't remember.
I understand. I'll be waiting for your call regarding Cayetana's case, Commissioner.
Sure. Goodbye.
Take care, partner. We did good.
Let's go. I'll show you the police station.
I also didn't get the demon? Let's run down to the river and see if maybe the demon's just chilling and we can pick her up now. Or if her killing herself means that I got locked out of the demon. Because if I got locked out of the demon, I'll re-roll. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Horses in the sky. Thaumaturge. Okay. Find the murderer. Free Kaijutan. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Marana I didn't lose out on Marana. So this might be how the quest was supposed to go. The guide doesn't say anything about whether or not there's an alternative way to save Clara. But Kajutan will be freed at some point. And that's when we'll be able to get the demon. Whose primary sin is negligence. They did say that there was a thing over here. At least he's being good with the kid. Okay, well, I'm gonna consider that a win then. I'm gonna say we did what we were supposed to do. So I can't do anything else with Uber yet. I could talk to the tailor, and I can try doing the party at the Count's, but that looks like everything at the moment, so... we'll check in with the tailor real quick. We'll also go to Victor's house because they said that the phone call might happen at Victor's house, so... Come on, game. Chugging a little today. Alright. Tailor Atelier. Do I have new inspiration for you?
Mr.
Nope. Oh, there's something over here, though. No? It was just some dust that hadn't settled. Alright, then let's go to London Bar. Dr. Aberici. Oh, I was going to step into Victor's house. It's fine. We'll talk to Aberici first. Man, it is chugging today. Clickety click click. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Is that London Bar? Yeah. Aberici, I need to talk to you about something I don't actually know why I don't remember. Victor, what rhymes with dang? Bang.
A few days, Mr. Digits. A few days. You see this guy?
Mr. Digits, I'll pay it back, I swear. They're running tomorrow at Makoto's racetrack. I'll win. Deal?
We had one as long as you paid your dues.
I'm begging you.
Quit your bawling. You'll get tear stains on my rug. It's Persian. You look tired. Want a coffee?
Agree to coffee, ask what's going on. Note that Aberici likes tying people up. Ooh.
Whenever I see you, you torturing somebody. Is there something you want to talk about?
Don't you psychoanalyze me. Just tell me if you want coffee.
You got it, buddy. I would love a coffee.
Always glad for a coffee. Can I interrupt you for a second? I'm in a rush.
I'm just sorting something out with this cow face here who doesn't pay on time. Where should we start? Teeth or knees?
Please, don't let him. I only owe 12 rubles.
Suggest that I can cover the debt? I mean, I could. 12 rubles doesn't sound like it's that much. I don't think Aberici cares about the money itself. I think Aberici cares about sending a message. So I'm not going to bother him.
You'll make it up to me. every kopieka.
Yes.
Kopieka? That's how that's pronounced?
Thank you, Mr. Nijit.
We're not saying goodbye yet. The boys will take you to stage 2 of our little chat. Get him out of here. So?
You prefer
how'd
the
you take it?
prestidigitation?
Black.
Yeah.
Or cream and sugar?
Hi, Haas. How are you?
Strong, no sugar.
Lame.
Tell me what brings you here.
There's a certain woman who would like to disappear from Warsaw. Conventional transportation isn't an option.
What exactly do you mean by disappear?
Explain what you had in mind. Say you're not talking about murder. Let's see. We'll explain what we had in mind.
I'm looking for safe and discreet transportation to Vienna. On the double quick.
Sadly, the ships can't help. That's not our line. Passport policy is a nightmare, and smuggling will get you the news. Not worth it. But I know a man, Javier something or other. Although finding him might be tricky.
Still at work, past closing, just took a homemade edible. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you get to head home soon. And I hope the quality of your homemade edible is excellent. Note that's an unusual name.
What kind of name is that? Argentinian? Spanish?
Who the hell knows? Maybe he had a sailor for a dad.
Find out more about Javier.
You know anything more about this Javier fellow?
He's a legend. He smuggled socialists, contraband. Recently, he hid 7 kilos of TNT inside biographies on Scowan.
Why is he so hard to find?
Because he's the best at what he does.
You know where I can find him?
Thank the gods of chaos that you've got a great buddy like me. There are rumors going around that Javier's staying on one of the boats on the river. It's called the Malenka. I'd start there.
Why did you say it like
Thanks.
that? Malenka.
Not so fast. Have you been to Powiśle since you got back from your travels?
Yes, so much. I've been in Powiśle like fuck tons.
Yes, as it happens. A rather unique neighborhood. Fishermen, porters, and craftsmen, all trying to make ends meet.
Is that all you've noticed?
More or less.
Stuff goes on there that make your blood curdle. The locals can't stand outsiders and protect their own. Don't go around grilling random people.
Too late.
Thanks. I can handle it from here.
Your coffee.
I thank you. Coffee. Can I talk to Aberici more?
You seem happy. What's going on?
Saturday. That's what's going on.
I'm pretty sure today's not Saturday.
Live your life like every day was Saturday. What brings you here?
Something eludes me.
I'm sorry,
Interesting.
I think I'll deal with it some other time.
Feel invited.
So that means at some point I'll have a reason to talk to Aberici again. Okay, well, leaving Strodomensky again. Oh, it's evening. Let's go to this party at the Count's. Or at least I think it's evening. It's hard to tell. Lead the way, little sparkly red line. Oh. I guess it's not evening. Oh, it's the afternoon.
What a day.
Same line.
Right.
Wait,
Let's wait.
afternoon.
So,
Okay. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba dee ba da ba doo ba boop. Ah, it's in northern Shredeminsky. Okay. Let's go. I can stop into Victor's house afterwards and maybe we'll get a call from the guy and be able to go get our demon. I would like more demons in my blood, please. Oh, I don't know who you are, but I can talk to you.
Please sit down and smile at me. We're dear friends after all.
I don't quite follow. I believe we haven't met yet.
You really don't know who I am? You're so innocent. Take a look at me. Preferably my eyes.
Sure.
Yes, I've seen you in a poster for an operetta.
Olena Dąb-Zakrzewska. Nice to meet you.
Wiktor Miłożąb-Szulski.
Well, well. How do you find Rumianceva Suarez?
Olena, my beauty. Someone would like to meet you.
You have demons in your blood, you should do cocaine about it. All doctors 1910. Well, this is 1905. We're ahead of the curve.
This isn't the theater, honey. No need to make a scene. Move it.
The lady said she didn't want to. Is it a problem?
2. An unreliable, wealthy bitch and a fool trying to be a hero.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Get lost. Unless you want to solve it another way.
I'll make it clear.
Let's go. You have mind, you have deed. Ooper, get out of here. Yeah. You do that. We'll hit him with suffering so that he gets his action canceled. Oh, he's immune. Whoopsie. That's fine. Lelik, eat his brain. What's your... reduces damage. Okay. You take that. Bonk, bonk. 1905, then what? Opium, laudanum, maybe spousal abuse? Medicine was whack back then. Why not all three at the same time? Alright, I'm just gonna punch you. Lelik. Ow. Ow. There we go. Alright, now I can just womp on this guy. And... let's bring out Valus, why not? Hey, Dave! Miv small and cute, spread the word? No. Have a nice lurk. Thank you for the care package. Hello, Thomas. Hello, hi, Miv and chest. My chest does deserve its own greeting.
I hope they didn't hurt you too much.
They shot me multiple times. Note that she has used you. Shakes hands with my chest. A gentlemanly greeting. Whoops. There we go.
Why did he pursue you like that? Does it happen often?
Fame doesn't just come with splendor and acclaim. It also comes with unwanted attention. Some people think I belong to them because the entire town can watch me.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's where it ends?
Perhaps see you later, dear Mr. Szulski.
That's me. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'm going to go to a party.
Boss, we need to start over. The whole base layer. What's other stomping car out here for? You're making my people angry. Can't
Angry?
you see the work is in full swing here?
What? Weird message always pops up in your monitor and says, "Behold, magnificent chest ahead." Yeah, we'll be prideful here.
It doesn't look as if you're working very hard.
Check out this highbrow, with his myths untainted by a real job. And when in fear, then it's workers and the world unite. Why don't you start a fucking revolution?
Get lost! We want to earn our daily bread.
You are an interesting man. You guys should form a union, though. That would be good for you. I don't need to provoke them.
I'm sorry. I'll get going.
If you step in here one more time, I won't be so nice anymore. Kit, take these dingoes and level it out now.
Arise, ye prisoners of starvation.
Oh. But that's where I need to go.
Didn't I tell you? You've been for it, fucker.
I did it on purpose.
Just you wait. We could use some exercise after all that carrying.
Are you sure, boss?
'Tis the final conflict.
Wait, are you guys for communist revolution or not? Why are you singing the communist anthem if you don't actually, if you think that I'm like some asshole? I don't understand you, man. Also, you have a very interesting body, sir. Alright. We've got mind, heart, and word. Reducing damage, immune to status, reducing damage. Y'all have fairly high focus. Oh, excuse me, focus. Alright, let's open with Ooper. Ooper, get in there and do a bloody penance. 10, 9 to 11, 10. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're just going to need to bop people and try to break their actions. Yeah, get him, Ooper. No stun on that one. Ooh, I'm about to take a lot of damage. Okay. Swap Ooper. Mind or word. Bring in Veils. Veils try to stun him. I'll just keep knocking this guy on the head. There we go. Broke his action. Ow. Ow. Oh, you're strong. Okay. That won't kill him, but we'll try it. We could bring in mind for this guy, but I think we might be better just dealing big damage. Could heal. Yeah. Just keep trying to stun them. Alright. I'll knock him out. You're out. Which means I can survive. Come on, break. Nope. Alright, now we can bring out Lelik. I don't have any debuffs. Yeah, just scream at him. Ow. Alright. Finish him off. You knew this was the year of the snake, but this is ridiculous. Velis is a good sneak. Good snick. We're gonna bring... Actually, no, we can bring out Velis. Velis... Yeah, Velis, heal me. I'll just keep knocking on him. I did not heal very much. That's okay. Yay, I killed him with flirting. You who transform my stormy nights into sunny days and in the depths of sleep extinguish the spells of waking. Over the course of the evening at Kowski's, I comprehend the true meaning of these words. Coconut and monkey and opium, and I don't know if this is a perfume bottle or something for doing opium, or... The important part is I've done the opium for my demons in my blood. Alright. And at this point, I have almost completely cleared my journal. I just have 2 side quests that I cannot do anything with at the moment. So, we're going to stop by Victor's house. I've done the opium. It's true. It's to help the demons in my blood. It's okay. The actual way I help the demons in my blood is getting hypnotized by Rasputin. Don't think about it. Don't ask questions. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, whoops, that's the basement. I do not need the basement. Lygia.
Lydia?
You finally came to talk to your boring sister.
Oh yeah, you wanted to talk. Sorry. What do you want to talk about?
Did you want to talk about something?
In fact, I've got something to propose.
Propose? I accept.
Always.
I'm giving a lecture at the Flying University. It's a very informal educational initiative, not to say secret. And an important one, especially for women who can get an education from us, which they are legally prohibited from doing in the partition. I'd like you to come with me.
Sure.
Of course I will go. I will be honored.
No questions or bargaining? Who are you and what have you done to my brother?
If it's important to you, there's no need to persuade me.
That's strange, but nice. The university is meeting in the antiquarian bookshop across the Green Square. Which brings us to the most important thing. Everyone brings something sweet, so I ordered some donuts from Mrs. Yagoda. The best ones.
Yay, donuts.
And the best donut is filled with...
ejaculate. I know what she prefers. She likes plum.
With plum.
Now and ever and unto the ages of ages. Amen. Get
I
those
disagree.
donuts, will you?
I do not think plum makes for a good filling. I would much prefer, personally, I would prefer cherry filling. I know a lot of people in the modern age aren't crazy about cherry, if in no small part because it's associated with medicine. But honestly, cream, like Boston cream, that's what you want to go for with donuts. Alright, well, journal, cognitive function. Lygia is going to give a lecture as part of the Flying University and urged me to attend. The lecture will take place at a local antiquarian bookshop. Alright, Let's make that my active quest. Pick up the donuts. Oh, this way? Oh, is it going to tell me it's too late? I need to sit on a bench. What do we got here? Story from the Daily Courier. Daily Courier. A dark shadow has been cast on the Imperial Hotel, one of the most exquisite establishments of its kind in the pride of Warsaw. There, on the night of September 8th, a loud party was held. On the night of September 8th, a loud party was held there. Young people would revel long into the night. As other hotel guests confirm, the merrymaking was cut short by a tragic event. Early in the morning, one of the attendees, Ludwik Kariuski, fell off a balcony and was killed outright. The police was called immediately and declared it an unfortunate accident. The investigation was led by investigating Judge Alexander Voronin. The deceased was known to be friends with the judge's son, Pyotr, who was also present at the tragic party. There are justified concerns that the investigation might not have been impartial, and the young Voronin might have enjoyed leniency on his father's part. He said, at times like this, it's hard to argue that with those who deplore the corruption of today's youth. Oh, newspapers. Okay, yeah, you want me to wait. Hello, Permafrostbite. Welcome in for the first time. It's good to see you. Welcome to my venue. How are you today? That's the tailor. Oh, this way. It would help if I followed the very obvious follow me quest line. That would help me get to where I'm going. Snap, 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 snap. What? Oh, there it is. Making my way to the donut shop. There we go.
Good day, Mrs. Yagoda.
Have you worked up an appetite for a cookie?
Yes, please. Give me a cookie, please. Oh, I'll just get
I'd
the
like
donuts.
to collect Ligia Shurska's order.
Of course. Give her my best. And don't hesitate to stop by for a little snack from time to time. Have a nice day.
That is all, thank you. Goodbye.
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you? Well, as you wish.
Doing fine. Now trying to figure out which other elements you should work on. Ah, okay, you're Ice Kitsune from the Element server. I kind of thought. Well, I mean, make your way down the list. There's only so many to do. I'd save Wind for last because I personally think it's the least interesting. Alright, I've got donuts. I gotta say, it's a weirdly specific thing to praise, but I like the models of the people who are overweight or fat in this game. This game does a good job looking like what fat people realistically look like without making them into like caricatures. 12 elements is a lot. It is a lot. I don't know what time I'm waiting for.
On your legs.
We'll stay until noon. Nope.
Let's wait.
Afternoon? Alright, afternoon. You guys talking about something? Alright. You think air has its benefits, though? It's very simple. So you've got that going. Whenever you print something with it, it will not take very long for you to get it set up properly. And play-wise, it's a fun element.
Shulsky, I presume.
What gave me away?
Your resemblance to Liga. And a book at your waist. That's an interesting way of sewing up the binding. Let me take your coat. The lecture has already started. Follow the corridor.
I would have been on time, but the game made me wait. Earth is likely the most simple. Earth is also very simple, but I feel like it looks better than the Wind one, personally. For those of you in chat who don't know what Permafrost and I are talking about, like more than a decade ago, a guy came out with a Flash game called Elements the Game. It is kind of like if Magic the Gathering had 12 colors. It is very fun. The guy has moved on in his life. He made it as a college project and graduated college and is now working a job and does not care about the game anymore, but also would not release the rights to it. So the community has made 2 different revival projects, one that's trying to emulate the game as close to how it was when the original dev gave up on it as possible for people who want to play it nostalgically, and another one is less accurate but more of a ongoing project where the cards are, they add new cards and stuff like that. Neither one's super popular. It's mostly a thing, people stumble into it and went, oh, I played that in high school, and they stick around for a week or so before they move on. But it's a good game, and it's worth checking out if you enjoy Magic the Gathering. Hello, Quix. How are you? Everyone check out Quix. Quix is a fantastic French artist, master of drawing bananas. How you doing, Quix? Thurgism in Architecture, Professor Jean Zepdowski. I'm not sure how to pronounce an E with that symbol on it. Fine and me, I'm doing all right. A little bit eepy sleepy today, but I'm getting on. The style that one might have observed in the architecture for over a decade, which emerged as a breakaway trend in Art Nouveau, has now matured and deserves a comment and assessment. One can easily notice where it diverges from the paths carved by Art Nouveau. The lightness and intense interwoven in elaborate portals are replaced by massive pediment ornaments and arc crowns overhanging the spectator like an unspoken threat, a symbol of inevitable fate. The harmonious soaring lines, coiling like springs, gives the crisscross jagged shapes creating a sense of chaos. Add to that the ghastly mascarons, and you get the full picture of the art that should go back where it draws its inspiration from, the Dark Ages. Speaking of Magic, you're tempted to build a wolf deck? Hell yeah, wolves would be fun. Bit strange to not give up the rights, but you do understand why they wouldn't. You never know what kind of folks would want to grab it. Yeah, I think it's partially that he couldn't just give the rights to the community unless he made the game completely open source, in which case anyone could fuck around and mess around with it. And it would be probably too hard to pick a specific person to bequeath it to. But still, I wish he had figured something out and had passed it on, because I think the game would still have a bigger community and more active fan base if people had been able to take it and continue to iterate on it.
The professor has already made a judgment.
Warsaw Guidebook by Franciszek Borlix. Nonia Gora. It might seem as a surprise that between Selna Street and Donna Street on the one hand and Bugaj Street on the other, and where now you can find a quaint little bench, there used to be an infamous waste dump, where an unpleasant odor wafted in the air. Now you could smell wildflowers, and where all you could see were piles of waste, now an enchanting view of Warsaw unfolds.
A change for the better? Surprising in this town.
We're talking about Elements the Game. It was a Flash game that was like Magic the Gathering with 12 colors. Let's see if I can remember them off the top of my head. Fire, water, earth, air, gravity, entropy, aether, time, Life, Death, Light, Dark. Very good. I highly recommend checking it out. It's the revival projects are both completely free to play. Skunks has played Elements on stream before. I have played it once on stream. When I did, I wasn't super impressed with where open Elements the game was, and the Elements revival was very buggy. I believe both of them are better now, so I might check out the Elements revival again at some point. Let's make sure we go in with everything. Anti-Inferno, Gabriela Zapolska. Listen, don't let them teach you to play the piano. It will kill you. She broke off and wiped a tear. You know, I had no idea what they wanted from me. As if someone has put wax in my ears and my fingers feel like they are made of wood. She wrung her fingers and tapped her ears with comical despair. And when they make you play the chromatic scale, it's over. You're a dead duck. First third, first third, first second, and so on. To hell with them! She pulled her ear, sobbing convulsively. What kind of life is that? When they put me at the piano, I feel like someone has ripped the stomach out of my belly. It's all churning inside me. Then I get nauseous and turn on the waterworks. She sniffled and lifted her dress furtively. She wiped her eyes and nose in her skirt. There should be like a period there, I think. You, Stasia, put your foot down and don't let them take you to the piano. OETG hasn't had many updates, a couple of new cards, yeah. Maybe they could do something like what Scott Cawthon did and do a fanverse type project. That way they can always still keep the rights to the thing while being able to open source it. That'd be cool.
Boarding schools for girls truly are a devilish invention.
Good old music lesson, Torture. Alright, here we are.
Inequality between the sexes is a real problem that keeps society in economic stagnation.
It's true.
No wonder if half of population cannot take up a job or are not adequately remunerated for their work. We want to study, work, make our own choices. We want all of our lives.
Limp applause there.
I'd love to see you on the faculty. You must agree.
There you are. Samuel, Cecilia, I'd like you to meet my brother.
Mr. Szulski? The Victor Szulski? The Thaumaturge?
Everyone wins in that type of scenario. Yeah. I think also Zanzarino, the dev, just doesn't care. Like, not to disparage the guy, but I think he just doesn't care. Yeah. Peter Curtis. Like,
yes, madam. It is I.
No, I said it is me.
I need to talk to you about Thaumaturgy. Lygia has told me a lot about you. I've been interested in it ever since I was a child, although, sadly, I was not blessed with power.
Sadly is not a word I would use.
Mr. Szulski.
Thaumaturge.
University.
Hello, Neri. How are you? If we could get a shout out for Neria Care, fellow punk. Yeah, we can be proudful. What has Lygia said about me?
I'm afraid to ask what my sister has told you.
Nothing but the truth, albeit not all.
I'll
We
bite?
are civilized people, after all.
I'm interested in stories about Thaumaturgy. I find it fascinating.
Well, yeah, I'm a practitioner.
I must admit, my knowledge was mainly forged in the heat of practice.
That's incredible.
No, you said unbelievable.
Practical approach is always valued. You must have learned a lot during your travels.
I'm afraid you overestimate me.
Please, do tell us about your travels.
Well, I got hypnotized by a very big man.
I used to live with the whirling dervishes in Damascus for some time. The Dams keep Saluters away. I've also met an Inuit sage who claimed he could talk to them.
How? How is that possible?
Cecilia, let's give Mr. Shulsky some space.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Congratulations, Professor. You did great.
I did. And what did you like the most?
Admit I was late, get away with flattery, start making things up. I mean, we'll admit I was late.
I only got there at the end, but what I heard sounded competent.
It's funny because I had the time.
Domain, not mine. Still, it doesn't change the fact I'm very proud of you. The university is an interesting venture.
I keep getting Ligia will remember that. I have no idea where Ligia stands with me right now.
The occupiers control all the academies. They don't allow women to study and don't care about the level of education. And the future Poland will need an intellectual elite.
Point out it's illegal. I don't care that it's illegal. Ask about the name.
Where does the university's name come from?
For obvious reasons, we don't have a permanent residence. Our academy is constantly flying between the apartments of people willing to host us.
Cool.
Some also mockingly say we are a childlike and girlish university, as the university was created with women in mind.
But the mockery will soon end because our graduates have already started scientific careers abroad.
Hooray!
Are there any known names among the graduates?
Mrs. Skłodowska-Curie.
Ah, Madame Curie.
Our Nobel Prize winner.
I'm not going to say that it's illegal.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I don't care that it's illegal.
I'll take a look around the room.
Mr. Shulsky, we must talk. It's important. Please find me later.
You got it.
Oh, I think you'll find that the catering tables aren't the only place you'll find something sweet.
Give me a break.
Only if you brought some donuts.
I did bring donuts.
I did. I know one should not stand between you and sugar.
Is this game like a big session of Call of Cthulhu? Very similar, I would say.
Mr. Shulsky, please meet our students.
So, for those of you who haven't been here, here's the rub. We are in 1905 Poland, with a slight change in history, being that there are people who are thaumaturges. Thaumaturges, through some natural ability, focused by study and with possession of a grimoire, can read emotional residue on items to learn about, how people think or feel about that item. And they can see the emotional flaws inside of people. Those emotional flaws attract salutors or demons to those people and can result in that person very intensely feeling or embodying that flaw, and the people around them also being affected. And thaumaturges can take those demons into themselves to both help people and to give them more ability to manipulate other people's emotions. So I can help people, but I'm also helping myself because I can manipulate people's emotions to get what I want. And then currently we have 4 demons. We started with Upir, which embodies our personal sin or flaw of pride. Lelek was recklessness. Bukovac was rage, and Veles was manipulation. And all of these are based on actual monsters and demons and such that are known to Polish lore. We encountered another thaumaturge who had a siren. And we've met this demon, but we're waiting for her to show up to be captured, who's like a water river spirit who embodies negligence. I glanced at the achievements, so I'm pretty sure that this is the Krampus, and that one of these two, probably this one based on the outline, is a Jinn. And we are friends with Rasputin. While we are a fairly powerful Thaumaturge, we really struggle with taming our demons once we get them in our blood. We started the campaign with only Uper, and we couldn't even communicate with Uper very well. Rasputin does hypnosis on us, and that allows us to tame the demons. I believe that the story is eventually going to go to Rasputin taking over Russia, and us using Thaumaturgy to help him do so. For now, we are hobnobbing around Warsaw. We've met one of the Tsar's ladies. So yeah. Put the donuts on the table. Of course.
I also write term papers for the principal school students. Would you like some work? Excuse me, and you are...
Viktor Szulski.
You are Lygia's brother?
Yeah, he is
It's
the
great
Rasputin.
that you came to your sister's lecture. Not all of us have that kind of support.
Thaumaturges who catch your detams. Yeah. Not all of us have that kind of support. Say that Lygia doesn't need support.
I think my presence here is of no importance. Liga has always been the smartest in the family.
You are completely different from my brother. He thinks an educated woman is a disgrace to her family. If he knew I studied, he'd beat me until I was bleeding.
Sounds like you should kill him.
We all take some risk. Well, maybe everyone except Paulina.
You're glad you were able to hop in the stream. It's a pleasure being here. It's a pleasure having you.
Bring the police down on us.
Glad to have you
Why
around.
Dickstein trusts her.
Don't waste your breath. Better have an eclair.
Hell yeah, have an eclair. Sweet Tooth, bring donuts to the lecture at the Antiquarian's coffee shop. Hey, nice. Morning. I think it's a stretch to call it that, Mischief, but good morning. Let's talk to Lygia before we talk to this lady.
What is it? Do you need help?
Please, I don't know where to put the donuts. Ask about Dickstein. What a name.
On first name terms with Samuel, huh? How did that happen?
Everyone's on first name terms with everyone else here.
It's morning somewhere. True.
I haven't noticed him giving any other student that much attention.
Watch it. You're going to get it.
How did you happen to start studying?
I was helping Dad with business and I was doing fine. So he encouraged me to apply.
It's the least he could do for you.
Alright.
I'll be off now.
Anything else around? Any emotional residue? So that's what this snapping is. If there was something with strong emotional residue, I would be able to see it. And it also acts as a little, here's where your quest is pointed at thing. Yeah. Hey, Ride! Welcome in, Ride. How are you? Everyone check out Ride, another very talented artist. Men into the 20th century. Oh no, intelligent women. Yeah. I think it's pretty funny. There are people who are who have boycotted this game by saying it's too woke. And there are people who are boycotting this game, or not. There are people who are intentionally not boycotting this game because they think the game is anti-woke. Right-wingers are insane.
You wanted to talk to me?
I've got a whole bunch of questions.
No worries,
and
Jag.
I really hope you can answer them.
Check your enthusiasm.
Ride doesn't stream as
You
far
and
as
your
I'm aware, so you
drastic
don't need to
all-over
shout them
oxygen.
out.
Lucrezia, only feeble men are afraid to be inquisitive, and the Thaumaturge cannot be feeble. The power you possess meddles with the very fabric of reality and the most subtle aspect of human psyche. It is...
Overrated at the best and made up at worst.
Wow. Scare Lucretia or refer to Cecilia's words. I'm not gonna be an asshole and scare Lucretia.
I share your admiration for Thaumaturge.
Wrecked.
Too bad people are too ignorant to appreciate it. Hopefully, that will change.
The bookseller went mad. Help!
Is that your doing?
Wow.
Now you believe in Thaumaturge?
Mr. Shulsky, please don't mind her. Let's go, they might need you.
Oh, another primary...
This is tragic. I need to hear about it.
Another primary aspect of this game, since our fundamental flaw is pride, the main thing that affects dialogue, besides whether or not we've found all the information we need to make a claim, is our flaw of pride. If we do not feed our pride, we will become more and more self-loathing to the point where we cannot take prideful answers. But if we feed our pride too much, then we will become extremely proud and boastful and will be unable to take limited, restrained answers. So part of the game is balancing when do I want to say something prideful, when do I want to say something humble, and, you know, I want to say this in this situation, but I need to make sure that I'm not saying something too humble, or I'm not saying humble things or proud things too often, or I will get locked into one of the paths. Bookseller went mad. Sounds like your 2024 August. Ah, man, Quicks, I cannot believe what you had to deal with. In real life, it's not just objects that can have strong emotional residue, but also words. Isn't that right, itty bitty skunk? I'm not small. Not small. Also, if my fundamental flaw would probably be rage, I guess.
Thieves!
Thieves? What did they steal? Hello.
This is an outrage.
Calm down.
Do not tell me what to do. It is definitely the time to be nervous.
I'm just saying we can look together. It might be a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? It's a theft. You! I bet you did it.
Me? Very... Oh, hey, we're being raided! Yo! Hello, raiders. My name is Mivlia. I am the trans punk skunk extraordinaire. This is my venue. I'm a variety streamer. I stream whatever I want, whenever I want. Right now, I am playing the Thaumaturge, which is a kind of a magical detective game set in 1905 Poland. Varnus the Raven, thank you for the raid, and thank you for the follow. As a follow, you're an official punk, which means you're an official badass. Neri, I assume that you are responsible? Yeah, Neri recommended me. Aw, thank you, Neri. Avis Blanca, thank you for the follow as well. As a follower, you're an official punk, which means you're an official badass. You told Varnus to raid. Thank you, Neri. I appreciate you. Since we got some people here real quick, feel free to follow me on Blue Sky. I always post when I'm going live, and if you like, we've got a chill Discord community full of cool streamers and lots of gay. And let me follow you back real quick, Varnus. Let me follow you back. There we go. What were you guys doing? What were you playing over on your channel? I was paying attention to the dialogue in the game, so I didn't see the pop-up. What were you guys playing? Did you have fun? Did you have a good time? Ace Attorney. Ah, hell yeah. Ace Attorney 1. I've been working through the Ace Attorney games with my girlfriend and my best friend over here in real life. We are right at the end of Ace Attorney 2 right, or not. No. We beat Ace Attorney 2. We are partway into Ace Attorney 3. Gaze Attorney? Yeah. Oh yeah. We're all shipping Phoenix and Edgeworth. My role, because we do the voices, which is really fun. I play all the prosecutors. So I do Miles Edgeworth with a voice like this. And I do Franziska von Karma with a voice like this. And then in the third game, I do Godot's voice like this. And I do a bunch of the other characters as well, but it's really fun. I'm always the prosecution. My friend Moselle is always Phoenix. Emmy is the judge, and whatever girl is attending to Phoenix at the time. I very, very highly recommend doing all of them. Lord Rain Bloodstorm. Hell yeah, what a name. Thank you for the follow. As a follower, you're an official punk, which means you're an official badass. Welcome to the venue. Welcome to the channel. It's good to have you here. You're doing voices too? You're voicing the assistants? Hell yeah, Neri. I'll have to catch you guys sometime. I'll either raid in if you guys go late enough, or I'll try to stop in if I get a chance. LRB is the other voicer. Nice. Doing voices is peak. Most of the video games I play here on the channel, I like to do voices for. Hope you can get blasted filament in the future for the other projects you're thinking of. What is blasted filament? I know a little bit about 3D printing because my ex did it. It's the way to do it. You're right. It's so fun. Your girlfriend Avis got you into it, and Neri and you play together. Awesome. Well, good on you, Avis. And thank you again for the raid. If you guys need to raid and run, you need to use the bathroom or make dinner or anything like that, I totally understand. But thank you again, Neri, for bringing everyone over here. Varnus is Phoenix, LRB is the judge and a lot of witnesses, and you're Maya/Emma. Hell yeah. Blasted being another way of... Oh, you were swearing. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Sorry, it's like I know that blasted is a swear word. I just like assumed those. They've blasted it with like sand or something. You also voice a lot of the villains. Hell yeah, that's a good time. Moselle did a fantastic voice for the last villain of the first game. PG way of saying fucking. You voice Phoenix and Edgeworth. Oh, cool. I'll have to raid you guys sometime. I'll have to watch. Yeah, let's solve supernatural mysteries in 19th century Europe. Yeah, so right now we just went to an underground illegal university that teaches women, and attended the last of our sisters' teaching. And now the bookseller that runs the front of the store is saying that I'm stealing his books. I'm not going to snap back at him.
What happened? The first edition of A Nation Tale is gone. My beloved game exposed to
Gim?
Master, greasy fingers.
Oh, what a horrible tragedy.
You can't treat me like that. Nobody leaves this place. Either I get my book back or I'm calling the police.
What do you mean? I can't stay here any longer.
Antoni, do not threaten my students.
They are not students. They're animals.
Mr. Shulsky can find your book.
You can't follow Moselle on the crappy Bobolo version of Twitch, only whisper or report them? Why is the app so bad? I don't know. You'd think that they would put more effort into making the app better. Well, if you get a chance, Varnus, you definitely should follow Moselle. When Moselle streams, she does fantastic voice work as well. And she's got a big old project. I don't know if any of you guys are Magic the Gathering fans, but Moselle used to do the project Voice of All, which is readings of the various Magic the Gathering stories for a while. So if you've ever been like, oh, I'd love to learn the Magic story, but I don't have the patience to read, I'd rather listen, look up Voice of All and give it a listen. All right. Yeah, we'll be proud here. Fuck yeah, I can find the book. Really?
Can you bring eternal misery upon the thief?
Probably. By design, as it is with most tech, that's true. Bad on purpose. No drag, naughty. Might try to get a translucent green for the adrenaline and maybe some cute monsters. Hell yeah. That sounds like a good plan, Permafrost. Gotta make dinner? Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the raid, Varnus. Have a good dinner. Take care. Bye-bye. Sure. Yeah, I can inflict internal misery on the thief.
Of course. What is it exactly that you want?
Whoops.
I want him to get blotches on the soles of his feet.
Done.
Blotches?
Heavens! Mr. Shulsky, please, stop joking. We'd be grateful if you could find the book.
Book. Locked antiquarian bookshop. This is a case of theft. The most valuable of the antiquarian's volumes have disappeared. The owner has closed off the premises and is threatening to call the police unless his lost property is found. Ah, see? Sparkles. Broken cup. The china was dropped by careless hands, splashing tea across the floor. Trace certain bookseller. Pieces of china tremble like a heart gripped by fear. You can hear the quiet trepidation about the torn pages, the stained cover, and the cracked spine of this small miracle that Parvinus simply call a book. I do not know what the word Parvinus means. A miracle that has been stolen and may never be recovered ever. Empty display case. The display case door is open and the lock is intact. The thief's feelings are reflected in the clear glass of the display case, like the carelessness of a clown and the excitement of a rope dancer before his first step into the void. Feelings sparkle with lightheartedness and conscience as clean as a freshly laundered linens. After all, everything is just an innocent prank. It's just a prank, bro. Bro, it's just a prank. Don't even worry about it. Clicking around. Whoop. Through the door. I see you, Sparkles. In the bathroom. Lockpicks in a flower pot. The lockpick's in good condition. Whoever used it knew how to handle it. The lockpick is covered with blots of feverish thoughts, sloppy as a child's handwriting. There was no time. Someone could see, point the finger, catch him in the act, catch the thief. The flower pot was close and seemed a reasonable solution. Almost. Alright, so the thief is male. Are we going to see Rasputin? If I get done with this before it's time to wrap up, then I can go and visit Rasputin so you guys can meet him. He won't say much because right now he's basically just like, well, when you're ready to get a demon hypnotized. Is he present in the game? Oh yeah, he is a primary character.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know if talking to me is the best choice. Polina Nikolaevna Gavrilov.
Yeah, so whenever we use our powers to trap a demon inside ourselves, we have to go to Rasputin and have him hypnotize us for us to tame the demon. Because we're not good at our job. Rah, rah, Rasputin, magic hypno demon queen. How do you get along with the others?
Seems you're not very popular among your colleagues.
What did I tell you? That I cast spells to make their pants leak and their ties run?
Why don't they like you?
Because I'm Russian, and every Ruski is an enemy, right?
Deny it, it's not that simple. Say yes, the political situation is what it is. Say your mother's Russian. No. Russia may be an occupying territory, but it is those in power that are the problem. Not every Russian is evil.
I prefer to judge people by their actions, not by their nationality.
I understand the political situation. I was born in Warsaw. I love this city.
Cool.
Why did you decide to go to the university?
I don't want to waste my intellect on throwing parties and picking the perfect hat.
Hell yeah.
What do you want?
To study law at the Sorbonne. You think it's funny?
No, it's just that my mother wanted me to study law in Paris. But I prefer to travel.
My mother keeps trying to talk me into traveling. Apparently, that's the way to find a husband.
You forgot who the villain I was talking about was, so you went to look at the stream and got smacked in the face with a vocal memory? Don't go to Paris?
Who do you think is behind stealing that book?
I can't believe that it might be one of us. After all, we all love books.
That sounds like the perfect motive.
Indeed. If I were to steal, I would rob antiquarian bookshops. But it wasn't me.
Alright.
I'll be off now.
I like her. Let's talk to Samuel
Can I
Dickstein.
help you?
We are all love books. It is true.
Do you have any suspicions regarding the stolen volume?
I don't believe any of the students could do it.
You take pride in your own desire for craftsmanship? Hell yeah.
I hope you manage to get to the bottom of it.
Nothing wrong with being proud of your work.
Your sister has an extraordinary mind. She's one of our most gifted graduates, and I hope she will join our teaching staff after this lecture. Her arguments are bold and accurate, untainted by social restraints. Oh, and her charisma.
Hell yeah.
Indeed, you are impressed.
Is there anything else you want to ask?
Thank you. Goodbye.
I don't think it was Student Ka. But I guess we can talk to her.
You don't understand. I want to leave.
And I want my volume to be in my display case. Maybe you're the one who has it.
I'm not a thief, and I don't have to explain myself.
Ask what the hurry is.
Why do you want to leave right now?
I told my parents I was going to church. If I'm not back on time, they'll start to look for me, and I'll be in trouble. Please help me.
You can help by searching this young lady.
I know subtler ways. Could you give me a personal item, please? No, she's not the one who stole the book. The trace doesn't match.
How do you know?
Argument at the door. One of the students is desperate to leave the antiquarian bookshop. Suspicious. The student didn't steal the volume. The trace on her powder box is velvety and tastes of iron, as if an unbreakable character was hidden beneath the delicate beauty. Completely incompatible with the one imprinted on the lockpick. Yeah, we can explain it.
There's no trace of the thief on this item. That lady did not steal the book.
I see. I can't open the door, but I can help you with your parents. I know what it's like when your loved ones don't understand your passion for books.
I see. Thank you for your help.
Mr. Szulski, there are guest coats in the wardrobe. I will let you in there if it helps you to catch that degenerate.
That might be helpful.
Then follow me, please.
Yeah, whoop, there we go. Yeah, I can just poke all the coats and be like, ah, this is our thief. Alright, here we go. Large women's coat. A woman's coat, large, probably belongs to Lucretia. The fibers of this coat spin and weave into an intricate embroidery of sorrow and bitterness. The accusation of an affair weighs down the fabric and creates deep wrinkles on its surface. The explanation disappears like soap bubbles. She cannot confess. The university must remain a secret. Men's coat. It's dowdy and worn. It's the thief. The coat's pocket is full of worries pushed away, out of thought's reach. They're gray and dull, like the lockpick found in the flower pot. They whisper of the punishment that will befall the son for taking the father's locksmithing tools, about the consequences of a prank that will turn it into trouble. Elegant woman's coat. Not the kind of coat you wear every day. An elegant goat An elegant coat boasts above others like a flower among the weeds. It radiates red pride, spreads the scent of splendor, and tempts with the taste of sweetness. Only a small thread at the collar trembles with uncertainty. Will the effort be noticed by the one for whom it was made?
And? Have you found anything?
Maybe, although I still need some information.
Well, what are you waiting for? Fire away.
Ask about the large heavy coat.
The large coat belongs to Miss Lucrezia, I presume. The one with the satin lining?
Yeah, no doubt.
Rude.
But I don't know why you're wasting your time on these.
That fancy coat with golden embroidery looks...
A little out of place? I don't know who it belongs to, but that person apparently mistook a lecture for an audience with the Tsar. Will you try to find the thief, or are we going to keep chatting about fashion?
Fashion, baby.
I found a men's coat in the wardrobe, one with embroidered initials and wooden buttons. Do you remember who it belongs to?
With a worn-out collar and elbow patches? That's Valdemar's coat.
You have good memory.
Which you are using in a ridiculous way.
Ridiculous.
Why don't you look for the degenerate?
Thank you. That was very helpful.
I will wait for the results, then.
Valdemar. The antiquarian is convinced that the worn coat belongs to Valdemar. It's time to expose the thief. Who is the thief? It was Valdemar who stole the volume. He had no trouble opening the display case. Being the son of a locksmith, he knows his way around locks. However, it seems his intentions weren't entirely bad. He thought the theft would be an innocent prank, but it ended up causing quite the commotion. Valdemar. There you are. Let's talk to Ligia again.
What's up, Sherlock? Mystery solved?
You're as happy as a child on Christmas Day.
I like to watch you do something with passion.
Who do you think could have taken the book?
I have no idea, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks,
You're way
Ligia.
too enthusiastic. How many sweets have you had?
Don't even ask.
Rude, Victor. Let the lady have her donuts. Alright, Valdemar.
A grey coat with embroidered initials and wooden buttons.
Ah, there's a thread on him.
Belongs to you, doesn't it?
Why do you ask?
I think it belongs to the thief.
What? No, I don't wear a coat.
It's September.
I like the cold, and that is not a crime. Leave me alone.
Alright. Valdemar's testimony. Valdemar claims he's not a thief, however the evidence leaves no doubt. I'm sure that if I play it right, Valdemar's thoughts will reveal all his sins. Oh, there's sparkles in the side room. Ah, did he put it in the bed?
Here, I found your book.
What's lost has been found.
What's this?
Okay. Valdemar hid the volume under the bed in the antiquarian's bedroom. The hiding spot leaves much to be desired. The volume's covered in a thin layer of gloomy thoughts that binds its cover like gray hoarfrost. It's the thief's trace, identical to the one on the coat and the lockpicks. There's no doubt. Valdemar's the thief. Read the letter, take it with you. Yeah, let's read the letter.
I hope you will find my little plot amusing. The city must recognize the power of thaumaturgy. Enjoy your show. You have earned it. Cecilia. I should return the volume. The bookseller will finally calm down.
Ah.
And then I will have a talk with the author of this letter.
Interesting. So he did it, but Cecilia must have put him up to it. A carefully calligraphed letter addressed to me from Cecilia. A thought wanders across the note, playful as a young woman on a summer's eve. She considers all the scenarios, makes plans, and selects tools, all to make the right impression on him. your last session of Pathfinder, your swashbuckler party member and you were able to get away with a few books without the person obsessed with a few. Were able to get away with a few books without the person obsessed with them. Nice. Lost volume. You play Pathfinder 1E or 2E? I found the volume. A letter fell out of it, written by Cecilia. The intrigue was planned, and I don't like to be a tool of other people's games. I should talk to her. Yeah. Oh, the door was closed. Everyone's going to the front. We're going to have a nice big Sherlock-style reveal. 2E? Excellent. I love 2E.
You came back to me, safe and sound. Praise the Lord.
I hope it was all just a mistake.
No.
What class do you play?
That was obvious. How did you find the book?
Magic book on magic creatures. Cool.
I found the lockpicks that the thief used to open the display case. They were marked with this trace.
And that is how you determined his identity? What an exceptional display of thaumaturgy.
As impressive as conjuring up ghosts at a seance.
I would like to see you say that to Madame Samira.
Of course you know each other. You both prey on people's gullibility.
Say what I've learned about Lucretia? Ooh. No.
Stop, both of you.
We will be nice.
Please tell us who took the book from the display case.
We'll see where the book was.
The book was in the bedroom, under the bed.
What a captivating display of power. Shame there wasn't a missing sock there too. Now that would be a discovery.
Don't be sarcastic. It's the potential that matters.
What matters is who is responsible for that mess. Please, don't keep us in suspense.
You got it.
The plot might not be too original, but it was certainly...
That woman's got too much sass.
You might be missing the big picture.
Start with Valdemar's role or start with Cecilia's role? Oh, let's start with Cecilia's role.
It is Cecilia who is responsible for stealing the book.
It's impossible. She was with us all the time.
She persuaded Valdemar to use his father's lockpicks and take the book while she remained in your sight.
It's impossible. Valdemar?
It's true, Mr. President. Cecilia said it would be a joke.
Do you understand what kind of situation this puts me in? How this affects our reputation?
I'm sorry, but it was necessary. I had my reasons.
Make sure she wanted to impress you. Find out what the punishment will be. Ask why she did it. Let's ask why she did it.
What reasons?
Nobody treats thaumaturgy like a real science. I had to show its potential.
I mean, it's very real, so in this universe, it should be treated like a science.
That's enough. That is no excuse. I will talk to you in a minute. Leave us alone.
You know I was right.
I'm sorry you were used like that.
Accept the apology.
Thank you. Honestly, I don't like being led by the nose.
I understand. Cecilia's methods are disgraceful, but she does have a point. A lecture by a Thaumaturge would enrich our academy. Please, consider it an offer.
I will think about it.
Neat. Alright. That's the end of that quest. Is there anything else going on in here? I assume that that's going to basically set me up for a future side quest. Oh, my stomach is rumbling. Alright, we are going to go back home. We'll see if I've got a phone call about Katijan. Come on, Tammy. It won't be too much longer. Did I eat lunch? I don't think I ate lunch. That's probably why I'm hungry. Alright. Phone call? No. Alright. Well, save the game. New save. What do we want to call it? Nothing to do. Alright. Next time we will continue with the main quest, I guess, because I don't have anything else I can do at the moment. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you again, Neri, for convincing Varnus to raid, and Varnus for doing the raiding itself. And all you lovely new followers, Varnus, Avis, and Lord Rain Bloodstorm. And thank you, Frostbite, Permafrostbite, for stopping by and hanging out and chatting. It was very good to have you. If I have nobody to raid, you've got someone? Let me check real quick, but I probably don't. I usually don't. Or don't have anyone super strong. Actually, a lot of people are online. I don't know who some of these people are. I need to go through and, like, clear out my follows at some point. Who would you like us to raid, Drag? I can at the very least check them out. Been a pleasure being here and glad you can engage with me in the chat. Yeah, it was wonderful having you. Rhapsody Plays. Let me go give them a look. Rhapsody Plays. Oh. Are they somebody you know, or are they just someone that you're a fan of? Their numbers are a bit big, so I'm slightly intimidated. I am getting an ad for Ocean Spray, though. They do have followers only chat, so if we rated them, we wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't actually be able to do a raid message or say anything. Thomas, who's your suggestion? And then if Thomas's suggestion doesn't tickle my fancy, then we'll go to yours, Frostbite. Sorry, Drag. I appreciate offering up a name, though. Wizard the Pig. All right. Wizard the Pig. I like the name. They're playing some Inscription. Love some Inscription. Yeah, they look really cute, and they look about our size, and they're queer. All right, let's raid Wizard the Pig. Once again, here's my social media if you want to follow me anywhere. And grab yourselves a raid message or make your own if you don't have the emotes. And we will go and raid Wizard the Pig. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. If I can get back to waking up at a regular, decent time. We'll continue with Thaumaturge. I'll see if I can figure out what I need to do to trigger the next part of Horses in the Sky. Alright, bye everyone! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!